guys. Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I am uploading a video that I think a lot of you have been waiting for, what my baby eats in a day. However, I am doing a week edition of all of his meals over the course of a week. This is just a standard week for us. Obviously, it changes slightly from week to week depending on what I've batch cooked from my weaning book, but we are predominantly using the What Mummy Makes weaning cookbook, which has been amazing. Like, I am not a cook at all, and my husband did like all the cooking before we had Joel and before he was weaning. So yeah, this book has been a lifesaver. I don't enjoy cooking, but I enjoy making stuff from this book. The recipes are so quick and easy. There's a freezer stash section in there, so you can just cook stuff, pop it away, get it out as and when you need it, and you've always got meals available for them. So yeah, if you're a mum and you're really pushed for time, then I would highly recommend this book, and I will link it down below for you. It's amazing. It's what all of the mums on Instagram recommended to me when I first started weaning, and I literally am so glad that I bought it. So this is very casual. This is a very casual chat at the start of the video. This is not a sit down video, so I have not even done my hair. I just realised that I had not filmed an intro, so here we are. So yeah, I was trying to work out the best way to film this video, and I thought just getting a quick clip of each meal plated up each day would kind of be the best way to do it. So I apologise if it bores the hell out of you, but hopefully it will give you a couple of ideas of easy finger food to feed your baby. We have always done mainly baby-led weaning because Joel hated being spoon-fed. He still does, really. Like, he's okay, he's a lot better than he was, but he still eats a lot better if he's got a plate of finger food that he can just feed himself. So we have done that from about 6 months old. We started weaning when probably like a week or two before he was 6 months, but only very casually, like just first tastes and stuff like that. So he was just having some purees before that, just veg and stuff. You shouldn't give them meat till they are around 7 months. That is the guidance anyway. So obviously, like the meat pouches and the stuff that had meat in from the weaning book, I didn't give him till he was 7 months, just because their tummies are so sensitive. They're only meant to have like fruit and veg and stuff like that till then. But yeah, he's getting on so well, and he is now having 3 meals a day. He was on 5 bottles a day. We've now dropped to 3 bottles, so it's a lot easier. And then they recommend that they have 20 ounces of breast milk or formula per day between 7 and 9 months. So he has 3 bottles, 7 ounces each day. And then when he gets to 9 months, which is, oh my God, it's like next week, what the actual hell, we are going to try and drop another bottle as well. But yeah, I just need to read like a bit more into it and check what he should be having. So yeah, anyway, this is probably like the longest intro ever. So I do apologise, but let's get straight into the video, and I will show you guys what my 8-month-old baby eats in a typical week. Morning guys, so it is Monday morning. It is 9:15, and we always start making his breakfast around 8:30, sort of 9:45ish, and then he'll go straight down for his first nap. So Joel has just got some avocado on toast. This is I either use wholemeal toast or best of both. This is best of both today because it's all I could get in the supermarket. So yeah, he's got this on toast. There's 6 soldiers there that I've just cut up for him. He will normally eat all of this because he absolutely loves it, and this is such a quick and easy like finger food breakfast for babies. And then for lunch, I will show you what he's having in a bit, but I was going to do some sweet potato puree with everything else he's having, but I might as well use the rest of the avocado up so he can have that with his lunch as well, just because they go brown quite quickly when they're open like that. Yeah, you excited? So for breakfast, I always just sit him in his mama's and papa's seat on the kitchen side because I don't normally eat with him. And then for lunch and dinner, he will sit at his big high chair at the dining table. So yeah, I'm just going to give him this one now. Are you practicing your waving? He's literally just learned to wave this week, and it's so cute. You don't really do it on demand, so do you? You just kind of do it when you feel like. Hiya. Hiya. You gone shy? You excited? You're excited? Should we get your breakfast? So it is Monday lunchtime and I will just quickly show you what I have prepped for Joel's lunch today. It's the quickest and easiest thing ever if you're pushed for time. So yeah, I will show you what he's got on his plate. So he has got some sliced avocado. So I've sliced this so that he can just pick it up because he eats a lot better when he's feeding himself rather than being spoon fed. So obviously this is left over from breakfast. We've got some tuna mixed with the tiniest little bit of light mayonnaise. And then he's got some tomato wheel puffs and some carrot puffs. He's getting very angry and he's ready for food. So these are the organic Aldi Mamia tomato wheels, and then the same with the carrot puffs. So I've just like to keep a few of those in the cupboard. They're good for snacks or just to add a little bit more to their lunch. And then we always do a 2-course lunch and a 2-course dinner. So for dinner, he will have a fruit puree pouch after dinner, but for lunch, he always has one of these mini yogurts. So these are the dupe, the Aldi dupe of the Petit Filous. So yeah, he absolutely loves these. He's obsessed. You get 2 strawberry, 2 raspberry and 2 apricot, I think, and they're 65p for like 6 of them. So they're a lot cheaper than Petit Filous and they're amazing, and he is obsessed. I need to hide this actually because if he sees it he is going to want it. So yeah, just going to give him this now. And yeah, lunchtime it's usually just something that's quick and easy and that he can pick at. So he has eaten most of his lunch. There was like a few little bits of avocado that he didn't eat, and he's had his yogurt and he still was acting like he was hungry. So I just remembered that we had like half a pouch of prunes left in the fridge. So we got these in Aldi the other day because he's been struggling to go to the toilet because of weaning. So last night he had some baked beans with his like sort of main for dinner, and he also had half a pouch of prunes, and he's a lot better today. But then he had a pouch of prunes the night before that and it didn't really do a lot. So I think we just need to keep giving them to him and see how it goes. I got 3 of these pouches, so yeah, we can give him a few of these. So he's just having the other half of this now, and he didn't nap very well this morning, so he's very tired and grumpy, so I'll be putting him straight down for his nap after this. So tonight's dinner, it is now just gone 5 o'clock, so he always has dinner around 5. So we've got a cauliflower cheese patty that I've made from my What Mummy Makes Weaning book. They're amazing. I always batch cook stuff for the week for him. And this, I've just got this out the freezer and defrosted it in the microwave. And then he's got some baked beans on the side because I tried these with him last night because we had half a tin in the fridge that we needed to use up, and he actually really liked them. So yeah, that is his easy, quick Monday night dinner, and batch cooking is literally, it will save your life. And then we always do 2 courses at dinner, the same with lunch. So he's got one of the organic Aldi Mamia strawberry and apple pouches. He loves these puree fruit pouches. And I just find it easier to buy these. They're like 40p or something rather than just pureeing up a load of fruit myself. I think it works out cheapest to do it this way. So we've got a few in there for his dessert for the week. So it is Tuesday morning and Steve didn't know that I was filming this, so he has come down and started Joel's breakfast. So I'm sorry I can't show it to you all pretty and laid out, but basically he has got these sheet pancakes. So they are mixed berry sheet pancakes. This one doesn't actually have very many berries in it, so it doesn't look that great. But like you can see here, I think there's blueberries and strawberries I put in these. So I made these from my What Mummy Makes Weaning cookbook, and then you just slice them and pop them in the freezer. And then I took these out last night to defrost, or you can just chuck them in the microwave on defrost, but they're so really easy finger food for baby to pick up. And then on the side, we always give him one of these organic Aldi Mamia breakfast pouches whenever he has these, or his porridge fingers. So this is the apple and banana breakfast, and it's with smooth yogurt and rice, and he loves these. You can get a few different flavours as well. Steve has also given him like a random hash brown this morning. We wouldn't normally do this, but he just wanted to try him with it. So this is what happens when you leave Dad to do breakfast. So yeah, normally I would squeeze a bit into the side of the plate and he can dip, or I would usually dip the pancakes in this and then obviously spoon feed whatever's left over for him. But yeah, it's just a nice addition to add alongside the pancakes. He has actually just seen this pouch, so he's whining because he wants it. So I'm going to go ahead and feed him this now. So it is Tuesday lunchtime and I am having a makeup free day because this little one woke me up at 4 AM because he is teething and he's so rosy today. I think literally he's about to get his top like fang type teeth. I think that's what they're called. So yeah, I'm a bit of a, I wouldn't even say hot mess, I'm just a mess today. But I will show you what this little one is having for lunch. So we have got the rest of the tuna mayo that I made for him yesterday. It's good, I just wanted to use it up. I wouldn't try not to do the same thing 2 days in a row, but you know what? Excuse me. Oh, he's a hooligan, he's just broken that off there. You know what, it's just easy, it's so quick and easy. And then today, rather than avocado and carrot puffs, he's got some sweet potato puree and some cucumber sticks with his tuna. He absolutely loves cucumber sticks. They're really good for their gums if they're teething as well, so he likes to chew on these. And then obviously, as always, after lunch he's got one of these Petit Flou dupes from Aldi. They're the little broccoli yogurts. He loves these. So yeah, I'm going to sit and have lunch with him. And I forgot to mention, actually, I always give him this sippy cup throughout the day. So he has it every mealtime. He'll probably only drink like 3/4 of a cup per day, because obviously he's still having 3 bottles as well. But I always offer this to him as and when he wants it, and then especially at meal times as well. So yeah, we're just going to go and sit at the table and have this together now. So it is now 5 o'clock and Joel is just playing in the lounge, so I'm going to puree up his dinner. So I made a cottage pie last night, which I normally do on a Monday, or like a Sunday or a Monday. So we've just saved some for Joel, so he probably won't eat all this, so I might give him whatever's left for lunch tomorrow, but we will see, because I've got a few other things that I want to do. So yeah, what I'm going to do, because there's quite big lumps of carrot in here, so I'm basically just going to pop it in his little Tommy Tippy weaning blender. Just give this a little blend up, just so it's a bit easier, because obviously this isn't finger food, like he can't feed himself with this. So yeah, I've got to spoon feed this to him. Wish me luck, because he doesn't really like being spoon fed that much unless it's yogurt or fruit. But yeah, I'm just going to blend this up a bit. He did eat most of it when I did this last week. That was the first time he tried it, so fingers crossed it goes okay again. So here we have Jolie's dinner, and I can hear him in the background. He's getting very hungry, so I'm just being very quick. I've just pureed the shepherd's pie up, cottage pie, whatever it is, and just given it a quick blast in the microwave just so it's a little bit warm for him. And he's got this in his bamboo bowl. He has like porridge and things in this normally, but I thought this was fine. And then for dessert, he's got another Mamia pouch. I just get enough of these in for dessert every day after dinner. So he's got a bananas and apples one tonight, and he will usually eat all of this. So yeah, 2 courses for dinner again, which we always do. So I'm going to go and feed this to him now, because we've got a very upset little boy who's very hungry. So it's Wednesday morning and it is 9:15, so he just has avocado on toast again this morning, nice and simple, and then his cup of water, because we are going out in about half an hour to meet a friend. So yeah, just wanted to do him something really quick this morning, and I forgot to take his porridge out of the freezer. It's already diving straight in. So it's Wednesday lunchtime. What's the time? It's just gone 12, so we always have lunch about 12, as you probably know by now. So I am just making us some spinach and cheese eggy bread. This is one of his absolute favourites, and I normally batch cook it, but I just thought I'll just make one piece today because I'm making some broccoli and cheese muffins, which are another one of his favourites. Hopefully this afternoon when he's asleep, and that will be his lunch for the rest of the week. So I thought I'll just make one piece. I'm just trying to find a spatula. I thought I'd just make one piece of eggy bread, and then that can be his lunch today, and I'm going to have a piece of it with him as well. So it is just cooking down here. It's honestly the quickest, easiest. You're so excited, aren't you? It's the quickest, easiest lunch in the whole entire world. And this is from my What Mummy Makes Weaning book, so as well as the broccoli and cheese muffins that I'm making later. So here is my lunch, and there is Jolie's lunch. I made sure he got like loads and loads of spinach in there. Fully aware that he had avocado on toast for breakfast as well, but he didn't actually eat it all, so he hasn't had too much bread today. And then I think we'll give you a chicken casserole pouch for dinner. So I always have pouches in the cupboard just for days where I haven't got any batch cooking left in the freezer. But yeah, I've just sliced this up for him so it's easy, like finger food for him to pick up. And I did think about doing some cucumber sticks on the side, but I'm not going to bother today because he's got quite a lot here. And then obviously he'll just have one of the yogurts for after as well, so he's having the 2 courses. So I think he's been having strawberry the last few days. Today we've got raspberry, so he will like that, so he can have that for after. And yeah, that is our lunch for Wednesday. Okay, so it is 5 o'clock on Wednesday evening, and it is an all pouch dinner tonight, I'm afraid. Not very exciting, but he does love these pouches. These are, again, we just get everything from Aldi Mamia range. They're basically a dupe of the Ella's Kitchen, and he's got spaghetti bolognese with cheese. So we have a few of these in the cupboard just for emergencies, really. So he probably has a pouch like this about 2 or 3 nights a week. And then as you know, he always has a fruit puree pouch for his dessert after dinner. So he's got his bananas and apples tonight. He will normally eat a whole pouch plus a whole fruit pouch, but we will see because he's teething today and he's very grumpy. So yeah, we'll literally just see how we go, won't we? You a grump? I've just been trying to play with him and he's just in such a bad mood. So yeah, this could be an interesting dinner. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give him this now. The reason I do pouches, I always just get some with the food shop every week. Obviously I get the fruit pouches, enough for dessert every day, just because it's easier than buying and cheaper than buying loads of fruit and pureeing it up. But yeah, it's just easy. Like obviously where he's having 3 meals a day and I'm having 3 meals a day, and he doesn't always necessarily have what I have because I'm on a diet, I can't make 3 meals a day from scratch for 2 people. 2 like different meals, so that's why some nights it's just easier for me to have the pouches for him. And there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, there's no added preservatives or anything like that in them. They're all organic, so I don't have an issue giving him those. I'm not going to give them to him every day because I do like him to have fresh meals some days, like most days. But I don't think it's an issue to give them pouches like a few days a week if you don't have time. So yeah, just want to kind of show in this video that I do give him pouches and I'm not ashamed to show you. So I'm going to go ahead and feed him now because he's very wriggly and my arm's hurting. And I will catch you guys in the morning. Good morning guys, it's Thursday morning and Joel's breakfast this morning is some stuff out of my freezer stash. So I've got these porridge fingers and there's 1 sheet pancake. I don't know why I did this because I portioned them up into, some bags just had porridge fingers, some bags just had the sheet mixed berry pancakes. But for some reason, I think I just had a leftover pancake, so I've added it in with the porridge fingers so he can have a mixture this morning. These are literally so easy to make. You just make porridge as normal, blast them in the microwave for 2 minutes so they go solid, and then just cut them up. Again, it's from my Weaning cookbook and they make so much for a freezer stash as well. So I've still got loads of pancakes in there, loads of porridge fingers in there. I'll just take them out the night before so they can defrost. And then he's got, as always, when he has something like this, I will give him one of the fruity pouches on the side. So this is another organic Mamia pouch. It's the mango and peach breakfast pouch with smooth yogurt and rice, and he loves these. So I'm going to pop this in one of those. And he can we can dip these in them and then I'll spoon feed him the rest. So I'm just cooking up. I've actually been meaning to do this all week, but this is from my What Mummy Makes cookbook, and they are broccoli and cheese. They're called broccoli and cheese bites in the book, but they're more like muffins, and they are literally the easiest thing in the world to make. So you literally just get all the ingredients, chuck it into a bowl. I need to chop this up and pop that in, mix it all together, stick it in the oven. I mean, I'm not a cook, but who can't do that? So yeah, I'm going to make these. He'll probably have one of these for his lunch. And then we've got them, then they're good for a freezer stash as well. So I tend to make these and just stick a load in the freezer. And then I've always got something in there for him. And our freezer stash is running low at the moment. So yeah, it needs topping up. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish making these now. So here is Joel's lunch. So these are my muffins that I've made, the broccoli and cheese muffins, and I just sprinkle some extra cheese on top. So yeah, obviously the broccoli is hidden in there, so he's still getting his veg in with this. So as usual, we've got some cucumber sticks on the side. Excuse me, someone's hungry. I'll make this quick. We've got some cucumber sticks on the side, and I've just cut up one of the muffins for him. And then he has also got a apricot yogurt for afterwards. As always, we give him one of these every lunchtime, and then obviously his sippy cup for water on the side. Should we go and have this? So I'm going to go and sit him in his high chair now. I'm also going to have one of these. That's the good thing about this Weaning book. They can, you can have any of the recipes yourself. It's made for families. He is massively shouting because he's hungry and I've just taken his lunch away. Yeah, it's made for family meals, so it's really, really convenient. Obviously, I don't tend to eat too much out of it because I'm on a diet, but today I'm going to treat myself and have these two because they're not that bad because they're for babies. They don't have that many calories in them. But yeah, these smell absolutely amazing. We've done these quite a lot before and they are one of his favourites. So yeah, I'm sure he will love this again. And then I'm literally just going to keep, I'll probably keep this one out for tomorrow for him, and then I'll freeze the rest, and then I've got some stuff for lunch for next week as well, so it's really, really handy. So yeah, these were from the freezer section of the What Mummy Makes cookbook. There is a fussy eaters section, there's obviously breakfast, lunch and dinner sections, there's a fussy eaters section, and then there's a freezer stash section, which I love. It's just an amazing book. I'm not a cook at all. I hated cooking. Steve did all of the cooking before you were weaning, didn't he? And he always has done in the 8 years that we've been together. I'll cook the odd roast, but that's it. But honestly, this book has saved my life. I made these in literally 5 minutes. So yeah. So it's 5:15 on Thursday and we have just got back from a B&M and Home Bargains trip. This one is terrorising his mamas and papas seat, as he always does. Sorry, I'm completely makeup free today and I've got this massive spot that's just gone, but it's left me with like a blotch on my face and it's ugh. Right, so Jolie has got, I've just done his dinner and he's got, I'll turn you around the other way. So he's just got some leftover cottage pie. Obviously he had this, I think it was the night before last, and I completely forgot that I had another little portion in the fridge, so this needs using by today. So I've just heated this up for 30 seconds in the microwave for him, and we also had a little bit of sweet potato puree left in the fridge as well, so I've just mixed that in with it. And then for dessert, as usual, he's got a fruit pouch and he's got mangoes, apples, bananas and peaches. One bowl of cottage pie demolished, which is good because on Tuesday he was being an absolute pain, weren't you? He's fine with pouches like this, but when it's my homemade one, he's really funny with it, and I don't know why. It's not my cooking, I promise, because I actually think my cottage pie is quite nice. But yeah, on Tuesday he was being a real pain with it. He probably ate like half of it and then was grizzling. But I think it depends on like how tired he is as well. But yeah, today, demolished, and now he will probably demolish this whole fruit pouch as well. He's just dropped his speaker on the floor. But yeah, it just goes to show that like babies do have good and bad days with their eating. So hello, Ricky, is that nice? Is that nice? He loves slapping everything at the moment. Yeah, it just shows you that babies have good and bad days for their eating. So honestly, like, I know it's hard, but try not to be disheartened if they don't like your homemade food some days. But yeah, like I said, we're just going to give him this now. He is applauding himself for eating all his dinner. And I will catch you guys in the morning. So it's Friday morning and it is 9:25 and we have made Joel dippy egg and soldiers, which is his absolute favourite breakfast. He will probably demolish all of this. Obviously, we can't really put this on his special plate today, so I'm just going to kind of feed this to him. So I'll dip the bread in for him and then pass him a piece, and then I'll just spoon feed him the remaining egg afterwards. Obviously I need to get one of his special spoons out. But yeah, this is such a good idea. All the babies I know that have tried this are like obsessed with it. So yeah, runny egg and soldiers is a really good breakfast idea, and we normally do this at weekends or towards the end of the week. So Friday lunchtime is pretty much exactly midday, and we are keeping it simple today. So I put one of the muffins that I made yesterday in the fridge ready for today, so he's just having that again. I've cut it up into like finger food sizes for him, and then he's got his cucumber sticks on the side again. But we also had some avocado that needed eating up, so I've just sliced up a bit of that as well, and he can have that on the sides. And yesterday he demolished like the whole thing. He loves these muffins so much, so yeah, hopefully he will do again. And then again, just a yogurt on the side. He's got an apricot one today, and that is his lunch. Nice and simple. I know it's not the most exciting thing doing the same thing 2 days in a row, but if you're batch cooking, it's just so easy, and if he likes it, then I can't really go wrong. I was going to make him a cheese toastie, but we've just run out of bread after this morning's breakfast, so they've got this like grated carrot and grated cheese toastie in my Weaning cookbook, and he loves those. But I think I'll do those next week for him. So yeah, I'm just going to give him this today. So it's Friday evening and it's actually 5:30. We normally have dinner at 5 every day, but this one took a really late danger nap. I've got no makeup on today, so I'm hiding my face a little bit. But yeah, we're just having some dinner now. So Friday night is usually just a lazy dinner. Like I said, this is like probably twice a week I'll just give him a pouch for dinner, because it's Friday and I've run out of most of my batch cooking. I've only got the muffins for his lunch, but he had that earlier. So yeah, he has chosen, so we've got a chicken casserole and we've got this beef casserole with veg in the cupboard, again the organic Mamia range, and I usually put two in front of him and I will let him choose which one he wants. So he's just pointed to this one, so I know he's got no idea because he's nearly 9 months old, but I just think it's nice to give him that choice from quite early on. So yeah, we're just going to heat this up and give this to him, and then if he's still hungry he can have the strawberries and apples afterwards. So yeah, a very lazy dinner tonight, but you know, I like to be real, and I think we all give our kids pouches on occasional days. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that video and it's given you some finger food ideas or just like general meal ideas for your baby. If you have enjoyed this video, do give it a little thumbs up, and I would love it if you subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. I try and upload twice a week, all things motherhood. However, I do have like the odd haul thrown in as well, because who doesn't love a haul? So thank you so much for joining me guys for this video, and I will catch you in the next one.
It's not my birthday yet, cause I gotta say you're looking like a gift for me, wrapped up nice and neat, baby.